In this video, my friend Jared and I dug a Serpent side plate from the 1700s Musket. A artifact of this rarity has never been shown on YouTube ever before. We discovered this at an original trading post that later turned into a ferry crossing. This site has tons of lost history, from the early 1800s all the way back to 1750. You can only imagine how many early explorers had stopped at this trading post to trade knives and muskets with the Native Americans 300 years ago. The Native Americans would navigate their dugout canoes along the banks down the river to arrive at this trading post to barter with the French and British explorers. These people had camped many nights at this site. Some of these artifacts that we show in this video are early French and British gunflints that had traveled on ships across the Atlantic Ocean into Wisconsin, as well as knives, pipe stems, and many other early trade artifacts. So now, come with me and let's discover the treasure that was lost centuries ago along the Wisconsin River.
How's it going, guys? Me and Jared, we're out here today. We're out here metal detecting old trading post site with a ferry that crossed right here alongside the river. Got my sifter out here and I'm digging this excavation pit. It's 1 meter by 1 meter. That's what I'm working on right now. As you can see, we're digging a bunch of ceramic pieces, nails. I've dug flints here, old flints from muskets, bone, all sorts of cool stuff. Just dug out this pipe bowl. I've only been digging for about 2 minutes. You can see that right there. Pretty cool. Got a nice flower right there on the base of it. Too bad that's not complete. But a very beautiful find. And all this stuff is from the very early 1800s. I've even found stuff from the late 1700s on this site. I'm sifting out where the old cabin trading post used to be. It used to be right here. So we're gonna be here for about 4 or 5 hours. So trust me when I say this, we're gonna dig some very cool early settler artifacts and fur trade artifacts today. So stay tuned, guys. Not gonna wanna miss it. All right, guys, this is what we got here for the first 2 sifts. I've sifted about, I don't know, 5 dirtfuls of dirt. A lot of ceramic pieces. These are all from the late 17 and early 1800s. There's that nice pipe bowl. I showed it before. All these are pipe stem, pipe, ceramic. There are a few more pipe bowls. Not as nice as that other piece, but you can still see them right there. Pretty nice. Found this. This looks like to be maybe a little knife handle, something like that. I found French clasp knives before. Gosh, my words are getting jumbled up. So did pretty good the first few sifts. This is for sure the nicest piece though. I didn't put this in the sifter, but this is what you call a gun flint. And it's broken right here, the back of it. But this is British gun flint. And they would have used these and put them in their muskets and put a lead sheath over them to start a spark to ignite their muskets. And that's pretty cool. I found these here before, and that is British in style. This came all the way from England, traveled here on a ship to get here to this trading post on the Wisconsin River. So that's very cool. Look at that. It's almost translucent. Oh, it is translucent. Look at that amber color on that. That's beautiful. Wow. So yeah, these are pretty cool to find. It's a special type of flint that would have been very good for starting a spark on their muskets. So very happy with that find. I'll probably find a few more of these today, a whole bunch more pipe stem, and hopefully a few knives, maybe even a few coins. This is pretty cool. I found tons of musket parts here. I found a nice, beautiful brass trigger guard. Found large cents here. Found silver pieces. It's a great site. A lot of early history. And like I said, there's a ferry crossing right here too. So this is probably what this site was used for later on, but it originally was a very late trading post. So fantastic site. So I'll show it one more time. Pipe stem, ceramics. Beautiful pieces of ceramic. I mean, look at these. Look at the design on there. Wow. And this all came from Europe in the late 1700s. Look at that. Came all the way here from a ship to get here in my sifter. Beautiful pieces. I'll be back, guys, in a few minutes. Guys, I've been freaking out for the last 10 minutes straight. This is the best possible find you could find on a site like this. I'm going to show you all the gun flints first. So these are all British gun flints. You can see those two are British. That one's just made out of some random chert. You can see they squared it off. Same thing with that one. You guys see that on my sifter? I'm going to go wash it off with you guys right now. That thing's absolutely beautiful. Look at this. That's what you call a serpent side plate. Finding one of these complete is the cream and butter. This thing's like gold. You just don't find these complete. The Native Americans would break them in half whenever their muskets would stop working because they believed it was killing the water spirit. But this isn't depicting a water spirit, it's depicting a dragon from Europe. But gosh, look at that. I'm gonna clean it off with you guys right now. Show you the green patina on there. Wow, fantastic find. I've been freaking out for so long. I found another one of these on my channel a while back. But gosh, look at that thing. Best possible find you could find out here. This is worth about $1,000, if you could believe that. Not like I would ever sell it, but wow, look at that thing. Beautiful. You can see the scales on that, and that's depicting a dragon, a serpent. That came all the way from Europe on a boat. And this would have been on a side plate to a musket, or early 1700s musket. And I'm just so ecstatic right now. I'd rather find this than a large cent or a coin or anything else. Best possible find you could get out here on a place like this. But gosh, look at that thing. Just beautiful. Look at the detail on that serpent. You can see that's the tail, that's the head, that's the body. You can see all the scales on it. Gosh, and that's made out of brass. Just beautiful. Look at that thing. I've been pretty excited here for the last 5 minutes. I've been running around. I found it right away. I should have got it live for you, but I found it. I started running around. I was so happy about it, but look at that. And I'll be able to date this on the style, so I'll put roughly what it is in the corner. I also will probably shoot another video of it once I get home. But wow, that thing's beautiful. I'm so happy about this, guys. You have no idea. That's why we come out here and look for this stuff. Serpent side plate, early 1700s to mid 1700s. Gosh, that's nice. Let me show you the other finds we found in the last 10 minutes. We've only been here for about I don't know, 45 minutes. Found all those gun flints. 3 gun flints, 1 maybe gun flint, but you can see this one's made out of chert, but they rounded off the sides of it, so that's for sure what that is. That did not come from Europe. That was made from probably some native chert from the area. Those 2 right there are Europe gun flints. A whole bunch more pipe stem, nail, ceramic, and that serpent side plate. Can't believe that. You can't make this up. Ridiculous. This is the only second one I found, and finding them complete is very rare. Most guys will never go in their life to find a complete one. And I have 2 of them now. It has one part broken off, but gosh, I'm counting that as complete. It's broken right there. It's probably why they threw it. But I mean, that's all there. Like, you couldn't wish for anything more than that. And that's one of many musket parts I found on this site. That thing's beautiful. I just cannot believe that. I know I keep on saying that, but just crazy how that happens. All right, guys, I'll be back. Very excited about this. This made my year. That's a beautiful find right there. Gosh, can't believe that. I'll be back. All right, boys, this is the recap from the last half an hour of us digging. We found some really good stuff in the meantime. I'm gonna show you what I just found in the sifter. Been finding a lot of pipe and ceramic. I took all that out, but I left this all in here. Found this nice handmade piece. Don't know exactly what this is. Looks broke, but probably would have been for cutting, I would imagine. There's a nice hole in the bottom, all hand forged. Nice little bone button right there, look at that. That's bone. That's why it's surviving. And this is all the stuff you guys don't find melee detecting. You gotta pick up the sifter. Look at that design on there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is pretty nice. US Army bun. Don't know how old this is. If any of you guys know, please put it in the comments down below, but you can see the US on there. Pretty sure it's pewter. Almost looks like aluminum, but it's so damn heavy. Gonna maybe guess the War of 1812 or maybe Civil War, but not like any Civil War bun I've ever seen. You can see the US right there across of it. Has some script on the back. I'll either have me or Jared wash it up and get a nice video of it for you guys so I can get the back of it so I can identify it better. Found this nice old bottle top. Look at that. Blown in a mold. That's late 1700s, early 1800s. Don't find stuff like this every day. Look at that. Very old. Blown in a mold, no seam. Actually, there's a seam on that. Maybe that's a little bit later than I thought, but that's still a very old wine bottle. And this is probably the best find we have found in the last 10 minutes. Look at that nice wooden handle trade knife. Look at that. Broken right there on top. I want to show you guys this ornate design on here. I've been very careful with this. I actually have it in dirt sitting right now, or before I took it out to show you guys, but look at that etching design in there. See, that's the lost history that most metal detectors don't find. You have to sift a site like this with ceramics and pipe stem and rock all over to protect this nice wooden, could maybe be bone, but I'm thinking wooden handle. But look at that. That's beautiful. Gosh, think about the early trader that held this in the late 1700s. That's just crazy to me to think about. That's beautiful. So some very nice finds we found in the last half an hour here. Found all this stuff in the last 10 minutes, so I left it in the sifter. So here's all the stuff that's kind of common for a site like this. Pipe stem, ceramics. Show you this pipe stem piece, very ornate. Has like a twisting design going around it. Pipe bowl, stem, bowl. Here's a nice bowl I found. Look at that. There's a nice etching on it. Some longer pipe stem pieces. Ceramic. There's that Serpent side plate. Still super excited about that. Found another gun flint. This one's a nice bigger one. Came straight from Europe. You can see it got too small, so they threw it away in the log cabin. So I have about 4 or 5 gun flints now. All pretty nice. Look at that. Some more iron pieces. Found this nice little hook. Another part of a trade knife. This would have been the very blade of it. Too bad it's broken on top there. But I think that's actually a French clasp knife. I found another one just like this out here as well. That's pretty rough compared to the other one. I doubt it goes on this just because the side of the tip, the size is a little too thin to connect to the other knife I found. There's another bone handle fragment. You see that? Pretty nice. Found a lot of iron, ceramics. Get that nice blue in there. Some really nice early pieces. Late 1700s. Great stuff, guys. Really interested on this US Army bun. To know what war that came from. But yeah, a lot of great stuff. Jared found a few of these. That nice red piece there. There's another piece. There it is. Don't drop it. See a little guy in a canoe. You see him right there, paddling down the river. Pretty cool. Jared's pretty happy about it. Here's some of the stuff Jared found metal detecting when we first got here. Don't know what this is. You can see it kind of has a blade on it. I was joking with him, telling him it was a sword, but it's probably used as a hoe. There's another big hole Jared found. This stuff's all later. Nice little kettle scrap piece. This would have been part of a kettle that the French would have cut up, made into something. Pretty cool, kettle copper. So yeah, that's the recap for the last half an hour. I'll try to get some live digs in the sifter for you guys coming up. All right, guys, got something really early here. Got some more pipe stem. And this is only one screen. Right after I did that last clip, first screen back. Ceramic pipe stem. Look at that. You guys see that right there? What is that? It's a nice little early French gun flint. This is late 1600s, early 1700s. Look at that. That's pristine right there. Look at that up by the sun. Wow, look at that. Translucent, beautiful thing right there. This is the earliest gun flint we have found on this site. And this is what I'm saying. This is a multi-component site. There's a trading post here, and then it probably turned into the ferry crossing after that. But look at that right there. That's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And see, it's not very worked down. Got that nice lateral flakes across from it, and then on the sides it's all worked. Gosh, look at that. It's probably the one that went with that Serpent side plate. This is how early that piece is. Wow. I'm gonna put it up to the sun one more time. That's just beautiful. It's gonna clean up nice.
Mint.
Very nice. I'll be back. Stay tuned, guys. We're gonna find some good stuff in the next 2 hours. All right, guys. This is the 2 meter by 2 meter hole we dug. I still need to clean it out, comb out the edges. But this is what we have in the last 3 sifts. Let me take my glove off. Jared found a nice little gun flint. This actually fell the screen. He found it in the dirt. Look at that. Nice little British gun flint. Translucent like the other ones. Nice piece right there. Found this nice little flat button. Look at that. Gotta clean it up. Get probably some lettering on the back. Can't really see anything right now. It's got the shank still on there. Definitely a flat button. Very nice piece. So I gotta clean that up still. Pipe stems. Got about 4 or 5 of them. There you go. Little pipe bowl. Nice piece of ceramic. And I also got this. This is a rim to a metal pot. Big metal pot. You can see how big that would have been by the curvature of it. That's definitely what that is right there. So stay tuned, guys. We got another like hour and a half. Gonna get some drone footage right now for you guys, put at the start of the video. But stay tuned. Got some really good stuff. All late 1700s artifacts. Look at that. Here's a little recap. This is all the artifacts we've dug in the last 2 hours. And that's pretty dang good. This is all stuff you would have missed with the metal detector. So much iron around in this site. I'm going to show that Serpent side plate one more time. Look at that. Oh, to die for. All that iron, ceramic, bottle, buns. Look at all those flints. Gosh, that's a lot. Whole bunch more ceramics, iron. Beautiful stuff, guys. I'm going to go get some drone footage right now. All right, guys, we're heading out. It was a good 3-hour dig. Did really good. I mean, look at all this stuff. I'm not going to show it too much because I already kind of did the wrap up already with that new camera I got. I'm going to show this Serpent side plate one more time. Bring it to the river, wash it off with you guys one more. Just because how beautiful and rare this piece is. But yeah, great day to be out. We'll wash it off one more time. I only have 2 of these, and these are super rare. I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm going to probably upload this video the next week here. I have a lot of videos in the vault that I'm saving for this winter. A lot of old copper culture finds. Found a nice old copper culture bead recently. But yeah, I know I already showed this to you guys a lot, but you just cannot make that up. Beautiful Serpent side plate. Look at that. Great find on the Wisconsin River. Jared's about ready to go, so am I. We're gonna pack up. Jared's back is hurting, he says. I'm hurting. Sifting and shoveling is not easy. I'm going to show you guys the hole one more time so I have it documented. It's about 2 meters by 2 meters. I measured it right when I got here, what I wanted to dig out. Did very well. Here's my sifting setup. I will really encourage you guys to make your own sifter, because when you melee tech the site, if you have a cabin or a trading post like this, it's always best to sift it out because you miss a lot. It's really good. If you have a local university with the archaeology program, also contact them. Document the site. They may want to do a dig out there, especially if it's late 1700s artifacts like this. Here are all those gun flints we found. We found 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, here's the 6th one. There it is. Bone buns. So we found 4 buns, 2 bone, 1 brass, 1 pewter, serpent side plate, all that iron, bottle. Look at all that. Pipe stem and ceramic we dug. There's that knife. All right, Jared, say goodbye.
Goodbye. It was fun.
Yeah, fun day. Good day to be out. Kind of cold, but it was worth it. If you guys like videos like this, make sure to like and subscribe. I post about every 2 weeks. I go out about every day, but it takes a lot of digs, a lot of melee detecting, a lot of artifacts to make a full video. So thank you guys for your patience. Make sure to check out all my other videos. I have a few more on this site here. I found a large scent, some trigger guards, musket parts, all sorts of stuff. Really cool artifacts. So stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching. Comment down below on that US Army bond. I'm really interested to see what you guys have to say about that. Same thing with the Serpent side plate. I've already got a few guys to send me a date on it, but that's a super rare find. A lot of guys don't dig those complete. For sure, that's like a year maker for me. I only have 2 of those, and they're both complete. So fantastic day outside. Always good to be out in the woods. I'll see you guys next week. You guys have a great rest of your day. Make the most of it. See you all later.